This particular story is one of those that hit you quietly but deeply. It is not loud. It is not scandal-driven. Yet, it carries so much weight that anyone who has ever struggled, trusted the wrong people, or tried to stay strong for the sake of family will feel it in their bones. Recently, an old video of Uche Nancy resurfaced online, and many people, including longtime followers, admitted that it was the first time they were seeing that side of her. The reaction was shock, concern, admiration, and above all, deep respect. Hello my amazing viewers, you're welcome once again to the channel. If this is your first time here, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And for my returning family, thank you for always standing strong with me. Please also remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe at the end of this gist as well. Now let's get straight into it. For years now, the public image of Uche Nancy has been that of a consistently happy woman. From January to January, year after year, she appears joyful, grateful, prayerful, and full of life. Her social media space is dominated by Thanksgiving posts, family celebrations, movie promotions, and moments of laughter. That is why the resurfaced clip felt so heavy. In that video, she spoke openly as a single mother, a hardworking woman, someone who had trusted people with a pure heart and paid dearly for it. It was raw. It was vulnerable. And it was real. She spoke about surviving on her own, raising her children without help, working tirelessly, and still being betrayed by people she opened her heart and progress to. She questioned herself out loud. Is it bad to be good? Is it bad to trust people? Is it wrong to share your joy? These questions alone tell you how deep the pain went. This was not the voice of a weak woman. It was the voice of a woman who had been strong for too long and needed a moment to breathe. What touched many people the most was how she emphasized family. She said her children held her, comforted her, and reminded her that family is everything. In a world where friends can betray you, colleagues can envy you, and helpers can turn into enemies, it is often family that becomes the last safe space. That bond between her and her children did not come from luxury. It came from struggle. It came from nights of worry, from days of exhaustion, from moments where she had to be both mother and father at the same time. She openly admitted that she did not have formal education, and instead of saying it with shame, she said it with pride. Pride in honest work. Pride in survival. Pride in resilience. She made it clear that education is important, but dignity, integrity, and hard work are also forms of intelligence that society often ignores. She spoke about evening school, about the possibility of learning at any age, and about never being ashamed of where you started from. That alone was a lesson many people needed to hear. One of the most painful parts of her story was when she talked about oversharing her progress. She said anytime something good came into her life, she would share it joyfully, believing the people around her were happy for her. Only to later discover that some of those same people were working behind her back to destroy what she had built. This is a hard truth many people learn too late in life. Not everyone clapping for you is happy for you. Not everyone smiling with you means you well. Sometimes, silence protects more than explanation. She also spoke about a specific betrayal within her professional journey, alleging that someone she worked with out of greed tried to destroy her reputation by spreading false narratives. According to her, she paid people fairly, never owed anyone, and never received favors. Yet, lies were told simply because someone wanted to force their way into becoming a producer. Whether one knows the full details or not, the message was clear: envy can turn colleagues into enemies, especially when success begins to show. Despite all of this, what shocked people the most was not the pain itself, but what she did with it. She did not turn bitter. She did not turn cruel. She did not become loud with accusations. Instead, she became intentional about joy. She became intentional about gratitude. She learned to close her mouth, protect her plans, and guard her heart. According to her, it was even her children who advised her to stop talking too much, to stop sharing everything, and to start protecting herself. Imagine that. Children advising their mother to be more careful because they had seen how much she had suffered. This is why many people believe Uche Nancy is not just successful, but fulfilled. Success is not only money or fame. Success is raising children who are emotionally intelligent, supportive, and grounded. Success is being able to smile without pretending. Success is surviving storms without losing yourself. Today, her children are grown, successful, and standing strong beside her, and that alone tells a story words cannot fully explain. Many viewers who saw that clip suggested that she should start a podcast or a platform where she shares her journey in bits and pieces. Not to complain, but to teach. Not to expose, but to guide. Single mothers, struggling women, and even men could learn a lot from her experiences. How did she remain joyful after betrayal? How did she forgive without becoming foolish again? How did she raise successful children while still building herself? These are questions many people are asking. The Resurfaces video also changed how people see happiness online. It reminded everyone that happiness is sometimes a choice, not a condition. Someone can be hurting deeply and still choose gratitude. Someone can be broken and still decide not to bleed on others. That kind of emotional discipline is not common, and it is not easy. It is learned through pain. Interestingly, many people also connected this story emotionally to her daughter, Sonia Uche, especially considering the public scrutiny and emotional narratives surrounding her personal life in recent times. Watching the mother's past struggles gave fans a new perspective on the strength, composure, and values seen in her children today. It made people realize that strength runs in that family, not by accident, but by example. In the end, this is not just an appreciation story. It is a mirror. A mirror that forces people to ask themselves hard questions. Do you overshare with people who do not deserve access? Do you mistake silence for weakness? Do you measure success only by money and not by peace? Do you appreciate the strong women around you, or do you only notice them when they break? Uche Nancy's story is not perfect. It is not polished. But it is powerful. It reminds us that behind every consistently happy person is a history you may never fully know. It reminds us that survival itself is an achievement. And it reminds us that sometimes, the strongest people are the ones who smile quietly and keep moving. If this gist touched you in any way, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What lesson did you take from this story? Until next time, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting, and please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe once again.